of you no doubt recall, I was in Subotica a few months ago, Serbia's city of secession. I'm going back today, this time obviously to focus on Spomeniks. We'll stop about 3 or 4 times along the way to see some monuments that I really couldn't find any information on, but I'll just take a look at them. They look pretty cool. I've been seeing like hundreds of hawks on this trip. I don't know if you can see it right there. It is. Now he's flying further away though.
Bird of prey, bird of prey.
It's about -3 right now, Celsius. Could be worse, but I'm almost getting to the point where I'm too cold to continue this Spomenik road trip. This is the monument to the Son of Freedom by Sylvester Mackay, a native to this lovely town of Kucora. I'm pretty sure it's World War II related. I read that he was commissioned by this town to make monuments to the victims of fascists. And those guys do have a Yugoslav star on their caps. That's a Yugo. So I was just talking to the English teacher at the school right next to that monument, and she said that Sylvester and his wife are both Rusyns, and that village is more than 50% Rusin. Not Russian, Rusin. It's a group of people from the eastern Carpathian Mountains, and they speak a dialect of Ukrainian.
But I could never go.
Presenting the Torch of Remembrance here in Bajmak, 1971. Written in Serbian and Hungarian. It says, during the fascist occupation, anti-fascists were abused, tortured in this building. I've entered the municipality of Subotica, a village called Tavankut. This is a village where there's only something like 7% Serbs. It's a Croat and Bunjevci majority village. Bunjevci is a South Slavic ethnic group. They live primarily in Croatia and in southern Hungary, which makes sense because I'm bumped right up against the border with Hungary here in northern Serbia. Down this road a few meters is Hungary. It's faded, but these bricks want to be yellow. This is the Trembling Plains Monument from 1971 in Tavankut. Upright, between heaven and earth, we move forward with you. This town's called Mala Bosna, Little Bosnia. Probably there are a lot of Bunjevci that lives here. They're thought to originate from Herzegovina. I'm in Subotica, the second largest city in Vojvodina after Novi Sad, and this is the monument to the 8th Vojvodina Brigade from 1977. All right, last one for today. I'm in front of Subotica Courthouse, and here is a work by Subotica's very own Nandor Glid, 1967. He called it Ballad of the Hanged. Good morning from Subotica, where my car has disappeared. Last time I was here, I couldn't see this building. The tree leaves were covering it. A few months ago, I made a video focusing on the Art Nouveau architecture of Subotica. If you're watching this on YouTube, a link to that video should appear right about now. So I found the FJ. It's going to cost me 5,000 Serbian dinar to get it back. $45, not bad. In Norway, when they towed my car, in Oslo, it cost me 500 euros to get it back. I'm in Victims of Fascism Square. It's also where you go to pick up prostitutes. And this is the monument to fallen fighters. They put it up in 1952. This north side of the wall functions as a mausoleum for 15 local fighters who died during World War II. I'm here with Sasha, Subotica native. We were just talking about normal shit, hookers, Spomeniks, toilets overflowing, cars getting towed, prostitutes. I said that already. Crack. But you grew up here surrounded by these Spomeniks. What's the wildest, most crazy, like just decadent, perverted, crazy Spomenik experience you've had?
Oh, well, it's not perverted. Like most of the places have some breasts. Like in Sarajevo, there's a razapeta teta, they call it. It's like there's a woman just standing like here, and
I'll bet she is.
Yeah,
I'll bet she is.
And
yeah.
it's a custom to grab her by the breast.
I'll bet it is.
You might have seen it.
Yeah.
But one of the wildest things is I was like 9 at the time, and this 15-year-old.
Wait, this sounds like this isn't gonna be like child porn.
No.
Okay,
No.
don't want to get arrested.
Not perverted,
okay.
just wild.
Okay.
Like, you probably been to the Prozivka Spomenik.
The 8th Vojvodina Brigade.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
You
yesterday.
think it's tall? Yeah.
It's pretty tall.
We were playing hide and seek on the Spomenik. Like we rise on the thing, and we go around and we can't find him. And we were taken aback. We go look for him, and we look up, and there he is, scaled. A kid scaled.
Son of a bitch. 9 years old.
Yeah, and the best part, his dad was with us. He was like, "Oh yeah, good job."
You heard it here first.
Across the Albanian mountains.
Brand new Spomenik since I was here last time. King Petar. The first. And he was a troublemaker. He had no manners. They sent him to Poland to get some manners. He came back. He said, "I want to shoot stuff." He went to Bosnia under a fake name to start killing Bosnians.
And that's about it.
And there you have it. And it's brand new.
That's his claim to fame.
Now that is a good Negro. Stefan.
Yes.
Stefan number 2. So of all the things you like about Trump, what would you say is your favorite attribute?
Smart businessman, good politician, has the right views on not bombing us.
That is fair.
Good.
What does Grunf mean?
It's from Alan Ford. It's a character.
Okay.
9.9%. More bitter than Hoptapod. Dogma. Gotta go there. What kind of beer where are you going? Why are you leaving so early? It's only 8 o'clock.
Going home.
Are you going home?
Going home.
Is it because you're not vaccinated?
I'm not vaccinated.
You're gonna die on this hill?
I will die on this hill.
Leaving Subotica for the town that keeps pulling me back in, Vršac. On the way to Vršac, I'm gonna stop in Beče, a small city that has 2 or 3 Spomeniks I want to check out. It's about an hour drive from here. This is the monument to fallen Albanian fighters, 1991, in Becce. It's very difficult to read any of the names on these tombstones. This is the Monument to Freedom on the Tisa riverbank in Becce. They put it up in 1979, and it's called Victory. Look at this nice Yugoslav mosaic. Still in Becce, walking about 10 minutes along the Tisa River to see another Spomenik monument to the 1942 raid victims, and they put it up in 1982. Tisa River sure is a lot bigger than it is in Marmației between Romania and Ukraine. Just a stream over there. Look at these stairs. Nice staggering. Flags once flew here. This lock in Becce is the first lock in Europe to be built with its own direct electrical power supply. They put it up in 1896. It's been out of commission since 1975. They call it Eiffel's Lock because it was designed in the studio of Gustav Eiffel of Eiffel Tower fame. It's like Muscle Beach in Santa Monica. A bit more communist. This is the bustling pedestrian area of Novi Becce, New Becce. One more Spomenik to see, maybe two, and then to Vršac. Here it is, the Flower of Banat Monument, 1984. Note the flower forms a five-pointed star in the middle. Right across from the Flower of Banat is another NOB monument. Oh my God, Novi Becce. Just walking along the promenade here along the river. Here's a freshly painted something. Let's have a coffee in Becce, Novi Becce, and then head to Vršac. This place has been around since 1930, says the sign. Home sweet home, something like 20 euros a night. I like the way the mudroom is set up here. Like, do you sketch it?
Yo, show that fucked up.
Yeah, shot number 5. I just came by to say hi.
Cheers. Zdravlje.
That's right.
Opa.
Da.
You sleep the night,
Da.
and then you start in the Saturday morning.
So this is a dry run to get into the theater tonight for Emma's concert.
Yeah, but
so
this
if we're
is
too
the-
fucked up, we know how to do it now. We got to practice. Dry run. Okay. Vršac has a theater. I've never been. It's indescribably beautiful.
Very nice. The 4th of July. Stop drinking, Jake.
5 criticizing.
Five action. Drink the cross. There's the cross.
Drink a drink.
I'm glad you guys are with me. What's the deal with Spomeniks and Serbian girls? Like, why are you guys so turned on by Spomeniks? What is it about Spomeniks that gets you all bothered?
A death fetish.
A death fetish?
Don't me into that. I don't know, this is my first trip to see a Spomenik, so...
And you're pretty excited, aren't you?
Yeah. So we'll see.
Hey, Yubica, where are we?
Avala?
We're on Avala, Mount Avala.
Yeah.
Why are we here?
We're here to show our respects to the Soviet heroes.
Red Star? So Jovana, were you paying attention? Do you know what this is for?
This is for the heroes who were, I think, coming for a reunion? No, an anniversary.
A reunion, yeah, it was a reunion. It was the 20th anniversary of the liberation of Belgrade, and they were honoring the Soviet World War II heroes. They all got on a plane from Moscow to fly to Belgrade. They never made it to Belgrade. They ended up making it to the side of this mountain where they crashed and all died. And this Spomenik is for them. They put it up in 1965. The crash happened in 1964, October. Nice details in the bronze. It's about 5 meters tall.
No, I just wanted to touch it a little bit because it's my first snow this season.
And
oh, this means war.
204 meters tall.
Yeah.
Avala Tower, put it up in 1965. You want to go see it from that angle? We're not going to climb it, right? I was reading that the tripod resembled some kind of Serbian three-legged chair. You know the one I mean?
Yeah. We will see it in the museum later.
Oh, very good. Excellent.
Hello.
Start talking, Yubica. Where are we? What's going on?
We are in Jajinci, which is now a memorial complex, and between 41 and 43, something around 65 to 80,000 people were killed here by the Nazis. What else should I say? This is one of the last places built in Yugoslavia, like the last big memorial complex. It was open to the public in '88, and there are people filming music videos here now.
Where's Tito when you need him?
I am going to be the next one, and I'm going to execute
You're gonna be the next Tito.
Да.
What do you call these chairs again? Yeah, so they say that Avila Tower, the base, was designed around this, the three-legged stool. Hammer, sickle, separated only temporarily.
Only temporarily.
We can hope. So, Iulia, did your mom keep you in place with this? What do you call this thing? Is that how your mom kept you in place? Like when she was doing the...
No, obviously not. I would maybe be better behaved now.
So I'm in Belgrade for 3 more nights. Don't think I'm going to see many more Spomeniks. I'm going to see one today. That's the goal. And then get stoned. That's Hotel Moscow behind me. It's a 4-star hotel, one of Serbia's oldest continuously operated hotels. Lots of very famous, interesting people stayed there. Frank Sinatra, Nixon, Gaddafi, Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, Tesla, Kalashnikov, Jack Nicholson. Gonna stop in the cafe here at Hotel Moscow, have some coffee with the greats. Arafat, Kirk Douglas, Orson Welles, Pavarotti. Einstein's wife was Serbian, so he was here a lot for his cappuccino. Diagonally across from Hotel Moscow is the Monument to Hanged Patriots from 1983. It's dedicated to 5 innocent civilians who were killed at this spot by German Gestapo troops on August 17th, 1941. They were killed by having their necks strung up from atop lampposts along the street and left to hang to death. Their bodies remained there for several days as a warning to the public. A Vršac magic cookie.
I onda su ovi izvikao na mene i kod mene.
Now you know what a Serbian Christmas haircut looks like. This is the oldest operational kafana in Belgrade. Dunjevaca. That's what a day of no Spomeniks looks like. Feels unsettling, doesn't it? Empty. Wrong. Today's my last full day in Serbia. I'm gonna go to Romania tomorrow. I do have some Spomenik aspirations for today. I was reading that there's a few monuments in the area of the old Jewish cemetery that I visited a few weeks ago. Then again, I am going to a beer brewery for breakfast, so we shall see. A couple months ago, I walked a decent number of miles along the river here. I'll put up a link to that in case you want to see a long walk in Belgrade. They say it's the best burgers in Belgrade.
Yeah.
Hey, David, where are we going right now?
The liberators of the Red Army.
The liberators of the Belgrade Cemetery.
Oh, okay, yes.
No one liberated the Red Army. The Red Army liberated you.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, yeah, they put it up in 1954, and there's a Spomenik in there that was unveiled in 1988. We're going to check that out too. It's called the Partizan on Watch. But the cemetery is where the mortal remains are of those Red Army soldiers, as well as partisans who died liberating Belgrade from the Germans in 1944.
That makes more sense.
Repeat it back to me.
No way.
Yeah. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now. Take me home, country road. Hey, David, what does that say?
That says the liberators of Belgrade, 1944, or Oslobodiocima Beograda.
Let's look at these reliefs here.
Oh, yeah.
This relief is action-packed.
Yeah.
All right, and what does this say, David?
So, no one is forgotten, nothing is forgotten.
Say it in Serbian.
Okay, niko nije zaboravljen, ništa nije zaboravljeno. But for some reason we have, like, these two guys that were here. Have the captain.
This will be the last Spomenik at the Liberators of Belgrade Cemetery. They put this up in 1988. It's called the Partizan on Eternal Watch. So right across from the Liberators of Belgrade Cemetery is the new cemetery, and there's a monument here to executed patriots from 1959. Excited?
Yeah.
So this is the alley of executed patriots. What are these pillars here?
Oh, the lampposts represent the 5 people who were hanged from lampposts on Terazija.
In Belgrade's Terazija neighborhood.
Yep.
I visited that Spomenik there. It was right near Hotel Moscow, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they have the names of every executed, every hanged civilian, 5 of them.
Heroic deeds are the people who died and captured.
So this
Belgrade.
eternal flame, which is extinguished, eternally represents various World War II martyrs.
Literally one cloud just
Ruined the whole thing.
Yeah, look.
No golden hour for us.
Look, one cloud. It's literally over the sun.
This Spomeniks is from 1959. It's the Alley of Executed Patriots, and they built it at the site where many victims of fascist mass killings during World War II are buried. So you've seen this place before. David has not. That's why I'm here again. But I also wanted to come because I missed something the first time around. The author of this site, the builder of the Spomenik, Bodan Bodonovic, passed away in 2010. And in 2011, he was buried here at the Jewish Sephardic Cemetery of Belgrade. And his wife, who passed away in 2017, her urn is here as well. This pink building is right next door to where I've been staying in Belgrade. It was the Jewish hospital, and in March 1942, the German Gestapo took the hospital staff, the doctors, and all the Jewish patients, about 800 of them, and killed them with mobile gas vans. This is it, children, leaving Belgrade, leaving Serbia. 29 days spent here, heading to Romania, but may stop at 1 or 2 Spomeniks on the way out. Don't want to make any promises. Okay, so I looked at my map. There are a lot of unseen Spomeniks here, obviously. I'm going to stop at 2 more. Both of them are in Pančevo. said by some to be the most polluted city in Serbia. It's about a 20-minute drive outside of Belgrade in the direction of Romania, so perfect. The second you enter Pančevo, there's a monument to the victims of fascism from the 1950s that marks the spot where 150 local communists were killed by the Germans during World War II. All of them were from Pančevo.
Hell yeah, everybody needs some more cool fucked up, bang your head shit, so turn it up, bitch.
Okay, I'm at the last Yugoslav-era Spomenik in Serbia for this trip. Mitrovica. It's a village in the municipality of Pančevo, and this is the Stratište Memorial Complex. They put it up in 1981. It commemorates the roughly 10,000 Serb, Jewish, and Roma victims who were executed here on this spot from 1941 to 1945. It's known as the Pančevo Holocaust. You can find rare color footage of some of the executions that took place here on YouTube. I'll put up a link. A lot of the killings had to do with the 100 for 1 policy, where 100 civilian hostages would be executed for every one German soldier killed by the partisans. Also, the vast majority of the executions of Jews from this Banat region occurred here at the Jabuka massacre site. By August 1942, the German army had proclaimed the Banat region to be cleaned of Jews, Judenrein. The German officer who had overseen the executions at Jabuka was General Eugen Wörster, and he was tried for war crimes and hanged to death in Belgrade in 1948. This symbol here represents the Roma, the Gypsies. And then, of course, you have the Christians and Jews. I can't drive through Vršac. I gotta stop. I'm sure there are people sitting in Vilovo right now that are just waiting to say hi to me, and I gotta find out.
Hey!
Driving home for Christmas.
Romania rejected me from the border. Doesn't matter if you're vaccinated. That doesn't matter anymore. All that matters is that you have a PCR test, because if you're vaccinated, you can still spread the disease. Everyone knows that, so they don't matter anymore. The good news is I'm staying in Serbia tonight, because Romania won't let me in, and holy shit, a Yugo.
Finally. I thought they were extinct. 29 days. I saw one Yugo driving by me on the road. That's it. One Yugo. Where are they? Where are all the Yugos?
Dump yard.
Such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. Just a perfect day.
such fun.
Just a perfect day. You make me forget myself. I thought I was someone else, someone good. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I'm spending with you. Oh, such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on.
Timo, ladies and gentlemen.